Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. We have another example of absolute waste of money by the SNP. This time, it's the Sentencing Council. They have been accused of feathering their own nest with taxpayers' money rather than doing the changes that they were charged to do. It's been 7 years, for example, as they've waited to get formal and full guidelines on cases such as murder or rape. Now, the Scottish Sentencing Council, it is a waste. Basically, it's in the sort of near 10 years that it's been going. It's only published 5 guidelines, and it's cost 1.1 million each for those 5 guidelines. What the hell are they doing? Now, the costs of the body have spiralled over the first 10 years. Its total expenditure rising by 402% in just 10 years. Now, critics are pointing out that it has literally only produced 5 guidelines. Rape guidance published earlier this week after being promised 7 years ago. Now, despite this output, which is, snail's pace, isn't it? This quango, for the want of a better word, it's an odd one. It's technically a quango, even though it exists under the authority of the justice system and not the government. But there we go. It's boosted its workforce within the government, and it's cutting back. The government's cutting back elsewhere, but this place is boosting its numbers. Now, their best one to date was the lenient sentencing for under 25s, saying that under 25s their brain isn't fully functioned, they're not entirely sure what to do. Funny, isn't it? You're under 25 and your brain hasn't functioned, you're not sure and everything's a bit unclear, but you are old enough at 8 apparently to choose your gender and have your balls cut off. Interesting. You're young enough to vote at 16, even though they say your brain hasn't fully matured. So you want idiots voting. Okay, got you. You see the dichotomy they have here. Now, there has been rapists who were 24 and instead of going to prison, got litter picking duties. That's what this has done. This is what this Scottish Sentencing Council has done. Yes, the punishment for rape is litter picking. They don't like women and girls, do they, the SNP? Oh, it's okay, just rape them's fine. The grooming gangs, we won't have an inquiry into them. Men in women's safe spaces, yeah, that's fine, isn't it? We've got a government of misogynists. All those women on there hate women, it seems. Not one woman on the SNP's government wants to stand up for the rights of women. Oh, no, I lie. There was one. Ash Regan. Tip hat. She's the only one, isn't she? She actually quit because she didn't like what was happening. So I'll give her a due. Now, Graham Brown, Dr. Graham Brown, who is a law lecturer at Aberdeen University, he's written a review, rather scathing one, of the council following the publication of the 24-25 annual report. It's cost $5.5 million to run since being established 10 years ago. Its annual expenditure has increased by 402%, as I've mentioned. Initially, it was £198,000. Now it's just shy of £1 million. Staff costs have gone from £147,000 to £750,000. And it's just growing and growing and growing, and yet at the same time doing less and less. And it seems to be growing for the sake of growing and have an ever-growing public sector, paid for, of course, by Scottish taxpayers, of which there are increasingly fewer of them, until eventually, of course, there isn't enough money left to pay for them. What they're going to do, put the taxes up again, and watch as even more people leave, as even more businesses go under. What a way to run a country. And then when eventually they do come up with guidelines, the guidelines are so anti-common sense and ethically and morally disgusting, you wonder why they bothered. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? As I say, it's a government that hates women. And it's costing you millions a year to run. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Bye.